where do you think the whole jealousy and animosity with Oscar started? I mean, does it go all the way back to your top ranked days with him?
My thing is this. I honestly, I just think that honestly, Oscar De La Hoya never liked me. I think he never liked me, honestly.
Like from the moment you got on board with Top Rank?
He just liked that I was just a loudmouth, just a loudmouth fighter. That this probably would just that can fight a little bit and probably win a couple world titles, and that'd be it. If you look at his boxing career, he jumped from trainer to trainer. Oscar De La Hoya jumped from trainer to trainer. My boxing career started in 1987. I've had two trainers. Had two trainers. I've had two cutmans. I've had two trainers throughout my whole career. Two cutmen and two trainers. But this is the same fighter that I want y'all to put up the articles, where he went to my dad because the same guy wanted to fight like me. Okay, this is the same fighter that wanted to fight just like me. We could put up articles, and the articles would tell it all. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. We know he haven't made more money than me. We know he don't got more money than me. We know I've always been a stand-up guy that can hold his head up high, meaning that he took shots at me. I guess at least he brought up something talking about domestic violence. I'm not a lawyer, but all I say is this. People try to defeat me in many ways. People don't like the truth. They shy away from the truth. They try to find so many ways to offset me and defeat me. Because I couldn't be defeated in the inside. So they try to defeat me on the outside. So many different ways. It's so many different ways. So, only God can judge me when it's all said and done. Call me whatever you want to call me. Call me whatever you want to call me. But call me a winner also. Don't forget to call me a winner. Don't forget to call me intelligent. So we look at this guy. Okay. Canelo was in the biggest fight of his life. Floyd Mayweather versus Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah.
Oscar De La Hoya left him hanging. Remember that. Oscar De La Hoya left him hanging. Remember that. The type of guy I am is when Adrian Broner was going to commit suicide, I called him and had a talk with him and brought him to me. That's the type of guy I am. That's the type of guy that I am. The same guy that called me a woman beater. Is this the same guy? Is this the same guy that was committing adultery? Is this the same guy? I'm just trying to find out. Is this the same guy that admitted to being a cokehead? Is this the same guy that admitted to being an alcoholic? I'm just trying to find the same guy. Is this the same guy that tried to stop the Conor McGregor fight? He tried to stop the Conor McGregor fight. Now he wants to fight Conor McGregor. I mean, pull up the photos. Everybody that's on here right now, pull up the photos. Google and pull up the photos of Oscar De La Hoya dressing in drag. Now, one thing about me, if I was a fighter in today's time, I'm saying if I was a fighter, a young fighter fighting right now, and fight under the Golden Boy, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. This is the same promoter I'm gonna tell you how he's not shit. He put all his fighters that was under his banner in a position to get beat by me.
That's true.
And then and Al Heyman signed them all. But guess what? Al Heyman is going to do his job. Al Heyman said, "Listen, Al Heyman's going to do his job for fighters, meaning that Al is a manager. Oscar De La Hoya is the promoter. So Al Heyman's job is to say, listen, if my fighter does fight Floyd Mayweather, he has to get paid. So he did his job because if they were signed to Al and they fought me, they got paid.
Mm-hmm.
Al gonna get you paid. So Al is gonna get his fighters paid, and that is the difference between Al and any other manager. I fought Oscar De La Hoya, for putting those fighters in a fight with me. Mm-hmm. He put those fighters in the fight. It wasn't Al, because at the end of the day, a promoter, his word is, because he's the promoter, his word is stronger than the manager. His word is stronger than the manager. But the manager's job is to put you in the best position. Because the promoters get you to fight, but the manager is supposed to get you as much money as they possibly can get you and put you in the best position. If you take a tough fight. So Al's okay, and I don't know which fighter it wasn't signed to Al at that particular time, but I'm saying, even when, which one fighters that I fought that was Al fighter?
Ortiz, Robert Guerrero.
Okay. Al got Robert Guerrero paid, good, on numerous occasions.
Mm-hmm.
Al got Victor Ortiz paid. Yeah, Andre Berto paid.
Yeah.
So they made their biggest paydays when they faced me.
Mm-hmm.
So Al Heyman done his job. He done his job. All three of those guys' biggest paydays were when they faced me. Al always go out there and do his job. It was Oscar De La Hoya that really wasn't giving a fuck about fighters. He just wanted to put money in his pocket. But Al Heyman said, listen, if we're going to make this fight, I know that my fighter can't make what Floyd Mayweather makes, but these fighters have to eat. Mm-hmm. if they are going to fight. Because Al's like, okay. And Al never took sides. Al never came to me and said, oh, Floyd, I want you to win. I want you to lose. He said, if the fighters fight, they fight. He never got in the middle of it. Never. Not once. Al not like that. When two of Al fighters fight, Al Heyman say, you know what, let them fight. He don't say, oh, I'm taking this side or taking this side. Mm-hmm. Both of my guys got to make money. Because this is a money making business. Both of my guys got to make money. He's not like the old managers, where the old managers where the fighters do all the fighting, but the managers and the promoters make all the money. That's not how it's done. Mm-hmm. Al gonna look out for his fighters and take care of his fighters. Al Heyman wants the best for his fighters. Mm-hmm. Always. So if any fighter or any person speak bad about Al Heyman, get those motherfuckers out your life right now. Get those motherfuckers out your life right now. Because Al Heyman is not a good person. He's a great person.
Is there? Because I know you made a comment about, if he keeps talking, he gonna catch another beating. Is there any part of you that ever feels like
this motherfucker don't even got 1 million followers? First, this motherfucker better get 1 million followers.
Well,